Now, listen, you guys, it seems like the industry is tired of the babying that has been happening in as far as female rap is concerned, because Joe Budden was out there clocking the Transformers tea, you guys. And we're also going to be talking about this entire situation, about the alleged pregnancy when it comes to the Transformer. We're also going to be talking about Nicki Minaj giving us more US shows, as well as this entire alcohol thing that Bongo 2 is out there trying to promote. And these are some of the things that we will be talking about in this video. Hello tea lovers, and welcome to the tea blog. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, you guys, we are going to talk about Joe Budden seemingly admitting that the Transformer is scared of Nicki Minaj. That's why she is stalling, basically releasing her own album. You do know that, well, rumors have been going around for the longest of time that, well, the reason why she dragged so much in as far as CB2 is concerned is because she was out there waiting for Nicki Minaj to drop first so that she can see how well she does, so that she, they know how to structure the payola to make it seem like her album performed better than Nicki Minaj's. So now, seeing how successful Pink Friday 2 was and how Nicki Minaj is popping at this moment, obviously people now feel like, well, she's now scared that she may not be able to match what Nicki Minaj managed to do. Given, you guys, that, well, there are also rumors that, well, the record label is not going to be giving her much payola. They may give her a little, but it's not going to be the same, as back in the day, because I do feel like the label themselves have gotten to the realization that there is never going to be another Nicki Minaj, in this entire female rap thing, and therefore trying to replace her with an untalented person really would not yield anything. So I'm just going to quickly insert a snippet of Joe Budden talking about this entire situation, and I will tell you more about what Joe had to say.
Sitting back because you're scared. You can't keep sitting back because you're scared. So that's what it looks like.
Do you think the success of Nicki's last album plus last
100%
tour plays into that?
100%. And I don't want to start mess between them. But what Nicki did in terms of what she sold, how fast she sold it, and where she sold out, and how that tour looks, and how some of them records are performing from that album. The comp was Cardi, Nicki.
Yeah.
And if Cardi didn't want to put her album out before Nicki dropped with all of this shit, then looking at that ain't going to incentivize me to do it.
There you had it, you guys. There you heard what Joe had to say. Honestly speaking, with this entire situation, I kind of found it very odd that he's out there saying, oh, I don't want to start any problems. You can tell that he really wants to keep it real, but he has some reservations. And I guess that is because of, the alleged ties to these record labels, because you do know that, well, they say that it's, these things actually intertwine a lot in as far as the executives and who owns, the power behind these labels and these networks. So maybe that's why he is sort of scared, okay, to actually say it with his chest. But at least you're saying something, you guys. Anyway, that's not all he had to say, you guys. He also was out there insinuating that, well, if these other girls actually do need to shade Nicki Minaj or anything, they need to directly diss her, because they are the ones that are not at the top right now. Basically giving Nicki Minaj flowers for being able to do what she is currently doing. She's on a sold-out tour and she's popping, her songs are charting very well. And so according to Joe Budden, he feels like if you're at the top, you do not need to directly diss someone. You can get away with basically subbing them, but if you're hungry be at the bottom, definitely you might need to diss someone. But isn't it weird that, well, it's actually the opposite, because Nicki Minaj has so much is the one who actually has so much to lose in as far as, directly going at someone, but she's not afraid to do that. That just goes to show you how much confident she is in her star power. She's not scared to put an on it. When you look at it, Bongo 2 actually is the one who could benefit from, directly dissing Nicki Minaj. But, well, it seems like she doesn't even have the guts at all, because initially they dropped his. When Nicki responded, they ran around saying that, well, it is not a diss track. But now they are saying diss tracks that went #1, and I'm shocked to see his on there. And I'm like, which is it? Is it a diss track? Is it not a diss track? Okay. Like, it's insane, you guys. So I will also insert that snippet of Joe Budden talking about this entire situation. And some guys were like, oh, well, the girls don't need a Kendrick Lamar kind of thing. They don't need a Kendrick and Drake in a moment because it will get ugly and things like that. And I'm like, so what do they need? If the females don't need the Kendrick Lamar moment, what do they need? Because I don't understand. Like, if you're throwing subs at someone, it means that you've got the stamina to respond back. It's because, well, they want the female rappers to keep on using sympathy. So they know that once you go bar for bar, the sympathy is thrown out of the door. Like, I literally saw some people campaigning, saying that, oh, well, they're mocking Bongo 2's wig. And I'm like, don't you get tired of the sympathy? Like, don't you get exhausted of the sympathy? Because one moment, Bongo 2 is out there saying, oh, I'm this person, oh, I'm this person. The next moment, I'm so innocent, I'm so this, I'm so that. And I'm like, no, you are not fragile. You literally have got a big foot. Like, if you stomp on somebody, so she can destroy everyone by her foot. So I don't understand, you guys. I'm just kidding, you guys. But anyway, moving on. Let me insert the Joe Budden thing, and then I'll move on to the next topic, okay?
The women need the Drake Kendrick Lamar moment. That's what they need. Because they all hate each other.
No, they don't.
No, slow down. They do all hate each other.
No, but they really stand on business. They don't need that. That shit'll get ugly.
No, what I mean is Kendrick had to come out and say, yo, I hate this nigga. And then civil war erupted. The girls just need to come out and say who they hate so they could get to the shits. And then everybody gets the audience and the instantaneous reaction that they need so they can roll out their projects.
They've been subbing for a while.
Nicki can sub though.
I'm saying the women.
But the girl that's on top can sub. The rest of y'all have to diss. The rest of y'all have to diss. If I'm busy on tour and all my records is popping and on the Sprint commercial, everybody. Once you get the records you need, you don't have to play all of the nigga games.
No. I'm not even talking to y'all.
Do y'all exist? Are you alive?
I'm not talking to y'all.
Hell no.
I think I just sold out everything.
But if not, then yeah, I might have to fire some.
Listen, you guys, check out this part where he talks about the female rapper wave being over. And this is what we've been saying over and over again, that gone are the days when people just look at, how many followers you have on Instagram. Oh my goodness, we're getting you a BBL. Oh my goodness, we're getting you a writer and you're popping. And we say that this is the caliber of female rappers that the Transformer opened doors for. So when she goes around bragging about things like that, I get to question her IQ. Because do you see the quality of people that you actually opened doors for? It's not something to go around bragging about. Anyway, continue listening to what Joe has to say.
From like the influencer turned rapper perspective,
I could be wrong. The girl rap wave.
I didn't know that.
Which is, I'm just looking for any girl
with a little buzz going on.
And we're gonna make them boom. That's over with. That don't mean girl rappers is over with.
Got it.
That don't mean girl rappers is over with. The girls can rap.
The project.
If you can rap, then there's a place for you in rap.
The projects.
And there's quite a few that can rap.
Yeah, they can rap.
Yes.
I just seen somebody the other day. They put up all.
Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, you guys, still talking about the industry and everything that has been going on. One person who really saw Hollywood for what it is none other than Rita Ora. Rita Ora came into Hollywood and then she just decided to sort of disappear. I guess things did not go as well as she expected. And there are a lot of rumors, surrounding Rita and the exit, from that what, you know what I'm talking about. And so it seems like she had a lot of things to say, and she really was not saying anything that we don't keep saying. She was basically speaking against overnight success, telling people that, well, people will or may promise you a lot of things, but you don't always need to take them at face value. And she was also encouraging upcoming artists to actually not prioritize going number one overnight, but gradually growing your fan base and things like that. Because to her, she says that, well, waking up waking up on number one is not sustainable, because it is actually not sustainable, you guys. What do you do after the fake number one? Next time you debut in the top 60, and then your tours are not selling. And so why are you doing all that? Do you understand? Like, what's the end goal in all that? What is the end goal, honestly? Because if once the people stop paying for your number one hits and stuff like that, it's a done deal. So what are you trying to attain with that? Especially if you know that you actually don't have a proper fan base. Because, I mean, if you had a proper fan base, would think, oh, wow, maybe you want to, fool people into buying, tour tickets. But then if you don't have a fan base, you get that number one on Billboard 100, you get a couple of awards, they buy you the awards. What's next? What that does to you as an artist is you will live under somebody forever. Because these people will take away all those number ones, will take away all they ever gave you. So you will literally be the S word, SLAV word to them. You will be that to them. And this is what people do not understand. And you will think that after we all witnessed what happened with the Transformer and what's still happening with the Transformer, you would think these girls learn. But they don't learn, you guys. They absolutely do not learn. They keep on doing the same thing over and over again. Bongo 2 is now trapped into the same situation. Paid your way to number one. What next? But anyway, let me know, you guys, in the comment section, obviously, what you think about that.
Don't believe all the promises that people tell you.
Interesting. What should we do instead? Other than believing the promises, we should...
I think other than believing in the promises, you should work on what your craft is to make sure that you can stand alone and not need anybody else to help you stand up. That might not mean a straight away number one record, but at least you have your DNA, and that for me is timeless, and it can really help you in the longevity of a career. Having a quick one hit obviously is great, but then what, And so that's what I've learned. It's like not everything is going to go and then you're like, I'm good forever. Because it doesn't work like that.
The next thing that we are going to be talking about, you guys, we are going to be talking about Jetavia. Speaking about growth, Payola, and the industry, it seems like Jetavia really is taking it slow, and I'm proud of her for being able to do that, for not being afraid to take her time in as far as the growth is concerned, okay? Because she was out there shutting it down in the Bahamas, and when I tell you that the fans, the crowd, it was lit, you guys. It was way lit than Bongo 2's crowd. I'm afraid to say that, okay? But that's what's on the ground. The people really were messing with the songs, you guys. And you cannot tell me that they wouldn't mess with the because listen, all three songs that she put out, they've got so much replay value. They are memorable. They are just nice, you guys. So I actually am very happy for Jetavia. I'm proud of her. I'm proud that her first number one, Billboard 100 entry was organic and authentic. If she did all that without Payola, wow. I like that for her, you guys. I literally like that for her. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think about Jetavia. The next thing that we're gonna be talking about, you guys, the Transformer, you guys. They are saying in the streets that, well, the Transformer might be pregnant, but then she went on a rant the other day and she was like, no one is pregnant. Oh my goodness, hormones. And this came after she shared a couple of pictures and people kind of spotted a bulge in her tummy. And you guys do know that, well, she's not the one to have like a little bulge, because you do know her that she keeps her body snatched. It does not matter how many times she has to go lay on the table. So obviously when people saw that, they started speculating that, well, she might be pregnant and things like that. And some people were saying that, well, that might be an escape plan, maybe not wanting to actually, release an album. But I'm just like, listen, when it comes to pregnancy and babies, those are a blessing, okay? Regardless of how I feel about her. If she's pregnant, congratulations to her. If she's not, well, we move, okay? The next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, we're going to be talking about Ruby Rose, you guys. Ruby Rose is out there being exposed for faking a relationship with this guy, with Drewski. Now, you guys do know that we reported about the two of them allegedly being together, and they've been flaunting each other all over social media. However, it seems like one of the OnlyFans fan, that. One of her OnlyFans fan was out there chatting up with her, and you know, she was basically saying, oh well, we're just friends, you know, we don't mess with each other. And that came after the fan was like, oh, I feel bad for your guy, you know, you're literally, you know, shaking your behind in my DMs. And I'm just like, this entire interaction is very cringy. Because the guy pays Ruby to basically shake her behind in a DM, and then the guy goes on to feel bad for Drewski. It does not make any sense. But anyway, you guys, it is what it is. Moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys. Bongo 2. Bongo 2 is out there allegedly going to be launching an own alcohol brand line, whatever you want to call it. And of course, this was received with mixed feelings, okay? Because people were like, oh, well, you are always telling us that, oh, well, you recovered from alcohol and things like that, and so why are you now coming out here trying to promote alcohol and things like that? And some people were really saying that, well, she's trying so hard to have, you know, her own Moscato moment. And I don't know, you guys. Let me know in the comment section, you guys, do you think that this is Nicki Minaj coded? Do you think that she is inspired by Nicki Minaj trying to come out with a brand? Because as it stands right now, it does seem like she's trying to mimic everything that Nicki Minaj has ever done. And she's literally trying to mimic Nicki Minaj's rollout. I mean, Nicki was like, I'm dropping my album, I'm going on tour. And we heard her saying, my album is coming, I'm going on tour. But then we still haven't heard... The album is still not out, and she's out there going on tour, allegedly getting seat fillers and stuff like that. So it's exhausting living under somebody else's shadow. You would think by now the Transformer would have told her that it's not a smart decision to try and live underneath Nicki Minaj's shadow, because it will only make you depressed. Okay, so let me know what you think about her having an alcohol brand. And at the same time, you guys, it does seem like the payola was upped a little bit in as far as Bongo 2 is concerned, because you guys do know that the song was predicted to debut in the top 60. Now they're saying that it's going to be debuting in the top 40. So predictable. But then again, like I was explaining, what then do you do? Like, how long do you keep on paying for these things? How long do you keep on putting in payola into these things? Do you understand what I'm saying? It does not make any sense. So it seems like, well, they up their payola. One of you in the comment section was actually saying that, well, I do feel like some of these chart predictions are out there to give these payola artists a heads up, you know, to basically up their payola. That's what one person said, you know, in the comment section. And at this point, I'm sorry, but I'm beginning to believe that logic. Because how it miraculously jumped from 60 to 38. And not to mention the song, nobody is checking for the song like that even. But anyway, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. And the next thing that we are going to be talking about, you guys, people are talking about how Not Like Us was played before a Lil Wayne concert, okay? So people are like, oh my goodness, is everything okay in as far as Lil Wayne and Drake, you know, are concerned? Did they fall out? What exactly is happening? And stuff like that. Personally, I don't think that it's anything personal with this entire thing, because I do feel like the DJ can go ahead and just choose what to play. Do you guys think that Lil Wayne has the final say on what's going to be played before he starts performing? Or do you think that, well, it's just the DJ who decided to play the song? Because let's not act like it's not a song that's actually popping right now. I really don't think that it's Lil Wayne turning on Drake, eh? But let me know in the comment section, obviously, what you think about that. And the last thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about Nicki Minaj. Now, they are saying in the streets that, well, she might actually be adding more dates, you know, for the North American leg of her tour. Now, you guys do know that, well, she recently concluded all those dates that she had announced. Now, it does seem like she might be adding, you know, more dates. So let me know in the comment section, would you go to Gig City for the second time? Because I did see some people saying they wouldn't mind actually attending Gig City yet again, because they had such an amazing experience. And some people are like, oh, their friends missed out, and they do wish their friends could have gotten a feel of Gig City. I could see her selling out those tours once again. I'm sorry, but I'm just going to let you know. I could see her selling out those shows again. Okay, so yeah, let me know in the comment section, obviously, you guys, what you think about that. And thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. I post each and every single day, and I keep you updated on what's happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter, and about all things trending. Until my next one, see you.